I just want to pinch them.
I know, they just look like
the little
pinches.
giblets. I'm like, Hello everybody, I'm Miss MonMon. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am with my pinup bestie, Miss Vintage Orchid, and we have a really exciting project and collaboration for you all.
Hi guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited to share with you a project we've been working on together.
As we are both lovers of all things vintage and beautiful, we both simultaneously fell in love with 1950s fruit basket bags. But they can be really expensive.
That's right. So these bags actually retail for at least $300 to $400 sometimes, depending on how great of a condition you can find them. So these bags were really popular in the 1950s and they came in a whole bunch of styles. Most commonly you will find these bags adorned with velvet, or I'll say handmade velvet fruits all over the top of it. Most common being strawberries and Peapods, my favorite.
You like Peapods?
I like strawberries.
What if we adorn them with bean sprouts?
Ew!
Or falafel, your favorite.
Oh no thanks!
As none of us are willing to sell a kidney to afford one of the really high quality fruit basket bags, we thought we can just DIY our own, and we had so much fun doing it that we thought we'd share with you the whole process of how we did it. When starting this project, the first thing you need to do is get a basket bag. So we ended up finding a store called Ollie Ella, which we have shopped with before. And they are a women-run company who sell the most beautiful little things. Everything is wonderful and whimsical. So this is their acorn bag.
And this is my little house bag.
And for this project, we ended up going with the Picky rattan bag, and we both chose the bag in white. So that will be the base of our fruit bags.
This is not a sponsored video, but
if you would like to sponsor us. These are the basket bags that we have made for this project, and today we will be teaching you how to make the velvet pumpkins, peas, carrots, and strawberries. So, shall we begin with the strawberries?
I think so. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Okay, to make the velvet strawberries, cut 2 circle templates from paper or cardboard with a diameter of 8 centimeters for small strawberries and 11 centimeters for larger strawberries. Cut about 1/3 wedge from the circle. This will be your stencil for your strawberries. Trace the stencil onto some red velvet and cut out the shape. Fold your cut out in half with right sides together and hand stitch the sides closed. Turn your strawberry inside out using a running stitch. Hand stitch along the top to create a drawstring. Take some polyfill and stuff your strawberry until firm and full. Pull on your stitching to tighten and close up the opening. Stitch the top of the strawberry so it will remain closed. To attach the strawberry seeds, use small white glass beads. Push your needle and thread through the top of the strawberry and poke out wherever you want a seed to be. Pick up a bead and sew it into the strawberry. Then push the needle through the strawberry to the next place you'd like a seed and continue on the process until you're happy with the amount of seeds you have on your strawberry. When you're finished, push the needle back through the top of the strawberry and tie it off. To make the strawberry leaf top, cut a piece of thick green velvet ribbon about 2 inches. Fold your squares into half with right sides together and then cut your leaf shape into the ribbon. Use the lighter to seal the ends. Please do this under adult supervisions and only if you feel confident handling a candle or a lighter. Using hot glue, attach your strawberry top to your strawberry and you're done. How to make velvet Peapods. On a piece of floral wire about 5 inches long, bend the end to become a stopping point and then thread 5 pearls. Further bend the end to tuck itself under the pearls. These are now your peas. Cut a piece of green velvet ribbon around 6 centimeters long. Turn the ribbon over to the wrong side and cover the middle section in hot glue. Before the glue cools, stick your wired pearls, wires stopped facing downwards. Quickly pick up the ribbon and bend the sides of the ribbon up against the pearls and hold till the glue sets. Using scissors, snip the ends of the pea pod in diagonal direction. Be careful not to cut the wire. Bend it upwards for this process if it helps, and then seal the ends using a lighter. Once both ends are cut and sealed, you put hot glue onto the ribbon and pinch the ribbon together until it's glued shut. Don't use too much glue or else it will pour out of the ends and look messy. And you're done!
How to make velvet pumpkins. I used orange crushed velvet as I love the texture and it gave it a bit of a difference between the pumpkins and the smoother velvet for the carrots. Start by drawing or tracing a circle approximately 12 centimeters in diameter and then cut it out. Using a running stitch, hand sew along the inner edge of the circle to create a drawstring. I found it helpful that once I had completed my stitching circle to pull the pumpkin into the middle of the thread. Using polyfill, stuff your pumpkin till it puffs out in shape. Don't overstuff it as it becomes really hard to close it up and your pumpkin shape will not be as defined. Your pumpkin should be squishy. Once you're happy with the amount of stuffing, double knot the drawstring closed. Pull both sides of the thread around your pumpkin to meet in the bottom middle. Twist the threads around each other and then come back up at a 90-degree angle. Repeat this process one more time so you get 8 ridges in your pumpkin. This can get a little bit tricky, so make sure you ask for help if you need it. When you are happy with your pumpkin shape, double knot it. Actually, double knot that double knot, just in case. Pull your needle, which is still attached to your thread, through the top of the pumpkin a few times just to make sure the top is really closed tightly. Snip off any excess thread. To create the pumpkin stem, snip a small piece of thick green velvet ribbon and use a lighter to seal the ends. Put a line of hot glue on the bottom of this green piece of ribbon. Place one of the ribbon glued side down on top of your pumpkin, pinch the inner section of the ribbon, and then stick the final end of the green velvet down. And you're done! How to make velvet carrots. Begin by drawing and cutting the same size circle as the pumpkin, approximately 12 centimeters in diameter, out of some orange velvet. Cut your circle into quarters. Take one of your quarter chunklets and fold it right sides together. Hand stitch down the sides so you create a cone shape. Trim off any excess velvet. Turn your carrot inside out and use a pencil to poke out the tip so it's nice and sharp. Take some polyfill and stuff your carrot until it's firm. I trimmed off any excess stuffing. Using a running stitch, hand sew along the top of your carrot to create a drawstring. Take your thick green velvet ribbon and cut a square about 2 inches long. Then cut long snips into the ribbon, but not cutting all the way through it. On the inside of the green ribbon, where the ends are not cut, put a line of hot glue, and then roll your ribbon into a tight curl. Put a dollop of hot glue onto the top of your carrot where the stuffing is, and quickly push the green ribbon, non-frayed ends down first, into the glue. Pull the drawstring tightly around the ribbon and sew it closed. And you're done!
So in terms of assembly, we were inspired by our backgrounds and personal styles, and a lot of hot glue and lots of optimism.
We would recommend by putting your favourite fruits front and centre and then using smaller things like foliage and filler flowers to fill up the gaps.
The assembly only took a few minutes, didn't take very long, and we just loved how our bags came out because they had such individual personalities to them that really reflects who we are individually.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we couldn't be happier. So,
is it reveal time?
I think it's reveal time.
It's reveal time! Here they are. These are our vintage inspired fruit basket bags.
I'm really happy with how the bag turned out and I wouldn't change anything about it. I've always wanted a vintage strawberry bag but have never found one within my budget that's of good quality.
Much like Reenie, I am also super chuffed with how my bag turned out. It makes me smile knowing that whilst designing my fruit bag, I was watching over the garden wall and was heavily inspired by all the autumnal tones, harvests and stylings. These bags were a lot of fun to make and of course they are completely customizable to your own styles and preferences. If you do decide to make a fruit bag of your own, please tag us on any of our social medias. Everything that you need to find us will be in the description box below, as well as a link to my blog which has all the instructions written out if you prefer to follow that.
So lastly, thank you so much guys for watching us today, and thank you Miss MonMon for having me on your channel. I feel so loved and so privileged and so honoured.
That is all we have time for you today. Thank you again for joining us, and thank you so much Miss Vintage Orchid for being here.
I feel so honoured.
I will be back later on this week with a brand new video, so I'll see you guys then. But until then, be kind, be true, be you, and have a beautiful week. Bye!
Take some polyfill and stuff your strawberry until firm and full. Pull on your... You deliberately put that in, didn't you?
I just want to hear you talk about stuffing your strawberries.
Take some polyfill and stuff your strawberry until firm and full. Take some polyfill and stuff your strawberry until firm and full.
I'm sorry, but stuffing your strawberry just is funny to me.
Then why did you write that?
Because it wasn't funny until it was audible.
Take some polyfill and stuff your strawberry until firm and full. Pull.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I don't know why it's so funny. Okay,
Because
if you film this on your own, because I obviously can't be mature enough. Go.
Take some polyfill and stuff your strawberry.